So we are a bartender. We're a bartending, and we are learning about our customers and all that kinds of stuff. And I'm gonna try to remember all the voices I did last time, but there are a lot of characters in my head that are not me, so I constantly have to juggle them. So hopefully I can remember what everyone's voice sounds like. If not, guess what? You get different voices this time. It's a whole new world, like in Aladdin. Okay, so I gotta have at least 800 bucks in my account so that I can renew my Shining Fingered on the 17th. Oh yeah, and I gotta buy this Your Love is a Drug. I gotta buy this Kesha song so I don't get distracted. Alright, so let's go buy that Kesha song. Where is it? How do I buy it? Okay, not at the store, I guess. Can I buy it on my phone? Is it an app type of thing? Songs that are all references to other stuff. Oh, was there? I just missed it? Oh, man. Man. Where at? Oh, there it is. Your love is a... Your love is a Wazenjay. Beautiful and blue. Cool. Alright, I got it now. Alright, so... we're gonna go check out this new section of the thing. We got a new app. The Kiramiki blog. Thanks, GC. Ooh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Heart. Oh, it's Glitch City. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless, which is why I'm writing this. That said, I'm excited to announce we'll have a second date in the city. Second date in the city. Alright, well. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show. I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Heart, love, Miki. Dome concert. Hi, everyone. Lowercase a, are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. It's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request, squiggle. Don't wait for me outside the stadium. My bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. That's right. Listen, if you want to wait for me outside the stream, you know, like in my chat, I'll come hang out. I'll e-sign some nerps for you. Alright, last one, Karamiki. What I do to relax. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. Hey, Chie. I like to feel the breeze and see a beautiful vista. It makes me think about life, and we all know you gotta see those vistas with your own eyes. You don't want a Windows vista. Tea cocktails. This is something you can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime. You name any tasty natural combination, I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before the show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. Singing Japanese emoji heart. Alright. Well, great. You're so famous. Let's see what's on the augmented eye. Neo Scam Francisco, rocked by a powerful earthquake. Millions saved. Kimberly LaValette. Yeah, this game takes place in the same universe as ROM, right? That's a thing. Selexius, do you know? It's okay if you don't. Welcome back anyway. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue team at Neo SF for its rapid response to the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone. I think Glitch City is, it's what Springfield, USA becomes. The augmented eye. Quincy, one more civil death and we'll ban protests. Is that like as opposed to an uncivil death? I can't remember. After numerous protests caused by ongoing economic crisis, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy has made it clear the rioters take another civilian life. He'll personally write a law to ban all kinds of public manifestations. You can't manifest in public. Do that shit in your privacy of your own home. Manifestations. This simply can't go on, Quincy told AE during a call. They only want to destroy public property. They're actively sabotaging our efforts to recover our beautiful city, and I've decided if they cause another civilian casualty, I'll do everything in my power to ban protests. The White Knights will have full authorization to use maximum force. Beep boop, beep boop. Quincy will be running for second term next year. Oh, I missed one. I missed the Alice Rabbit one. Is Alice Rabbit a group? The answer here. Oh, little cutie. Who is Alice Rabbit? Judging by the complexity of the methods they've used to breach all kinds of protected software, some are starting to think that this is in fact a group and not a single individual. So, is Alice Rabbit a group after all? Not the first time this would be a thing. Wow, that is journalistic. That's how you write when you're a journalism. That's exactly... Not the first time this would be a thing. More than half a century ago, a group of notorious hackers rose to prominence. They called themselves Anon. They weren't even a threat to real protected data. December 17th. Alright. So Anon was more than half a century ago, so this is set in the late 20-somethings. 20XDX. So that's in 2 days. That date that was on the thing, right? 17th, because it's 15th today? Oh yeah. Get that D. I'm not really interested in reading about the concert, though, so... Alice Rabbit, thread 2. Electric Boogaloo. Stop forcing Alex. So we hate Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just we haven't heard any news yet. Remember the time they posted here to announce an attack? Lol, yeah, I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. Oh shit. December 17th will come. The second retribution birthday is coming. That font. Oh boy. Spooky font, it's happening. Time for despair. Oh shit, fuck. That feeling when I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, Cybercom unit. I just want to let you know I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. Why are you guys so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. This thread is closed. This reminds me of playing, Shadowrun. Alright, in the last thread, no shitposting allowed. Did that one Anon left? I think so. I never left. I was just lurking not to cause trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the great revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. Where's a poetry bot? We know each other since we were very young. She's your childhood friend? It's like one of my Japanese animes. Shit, it's like an anime. When Miki ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kissu? Of course, just try to imagine how magical that moment would be. With the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I will think about it. In the last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want fights, cry face. You people are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in danger you? Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyway? Fuck off. Dudes in danger / you. Haha. Let's go back to the concert, please. 2070X and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. Sigh. We should gather somewhere to take the train to the stadium. Not a bad idea. We can make an official dongers / you meetup. Like I'd want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Wow. Next thread, I'm going to moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. Yeah, no more shit posting. Alright. Let's go to work. Speaking of shitty things. To our jobs, kids. Evening. Oh. Hi there. Ooh, new person. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Elma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way and asked if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Are these two, do they date? Is this like awkward ex stuff? Sure. Make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right. Thanks. Alright. Oh yeah, best sound effect in the game. Here it is. So good. Alright, let's put some tunes on. Nice chill start. Oh yeah, we can play our new song. A little Yukiga fruit. March of the White Knights. Wow. I love this song, only because it's an Akira reference. I can't help it. Okay, one more. Let's put on that Base of the Titans. There we go. Time to mix drinks, change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say in instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off till high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh, yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. To I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. Kira Miki girl came here yesterday before a concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep. Those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. Oh no, poor Damien! I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Elma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. And judgmental? It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. It's valid approach. You're allowed. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A mobile frame? A mobile frame Gundam Suit Zero? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Ooh. How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. We're in. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Elma wants a bad touch. Alright, Elma, let's make you a bad touch. I mean, if you're gonna make a bad touch, you gotta make it big. I got a big bad touch. 2, 4 of those, 8 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 4, 8, 12, and 8. Oh my god, bad touch, we're nothing but mammals after all. You and me, baby. Oh, I gotta hate that song. God, now I'm gonna have it stuck in my head. Shit. Stupid butt mammals. Here you go. This is one big butt. Are you hitting on me? No, I just want to give you a big drink. You wish. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car is what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARPs. LARP? LARP is a very hard word to say with a Japanese accent. Live action role playing. Sounds more like the nickname of a very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that, shame. Shame on hippie LARPing. You see, that's the problem right there. Right, he's part of a historical reenactment society. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're just still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. Oh my god, I should have been valley girling her since the beginning. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into the closet ages ago. Listen, fuckboy over there. We're not gonna talk about the closet and poor fuckboy. Fuckboy. People have different needs and priorities, Elma. Yeah, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them like breathe as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there watching you, protecting you. Gel? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? That was awkward. Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Huh. Ventriloquism. Weird. A weird drink. Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Well, let's see. Weird drinks. Promo drinks fit that bill. Alright. Let's make you a, Grizzly Temple. Or I'm gonna make you a Burning Man. It tastes like dirt and sweat and opulence. Let's make a, yeah, okay, we're gonna make a Grizzly Temple. I've made one of these before. Should we make it big? Let's make it big. I like Alma. She gets cheap booze. Okay, and then 1, 2 of these. We blend that shit. Here you go. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders were weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brantini, and something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, sometimes I feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? Get it? Because routines are a computer thing. Hacker jokes. So if you get an artificial intelligence who's designed to be a professional bottom, do they have... Wait, did I make the subroutine joke already? Maybe I need to drink less. That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember it was petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It's no longer a group, but an individual, an untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. It's kind of hot. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? I don't know. I don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and stuff. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks of consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me. And it's thanks to that damn Alice Rabbit thing. There was like a teenage cyborg thing in the bar like yesterday, so I don't know. Whatever. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. Is there? Naniko? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh. That. Cool, yeah, then Elma could break up with us too. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you uncomfortable? No, I just... At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you just can't say no. Whoa, consent, Elma. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. What place are you referring to, Alma? So sometimes when you play a video game and you're reading out all the lines and stuff, the game makes you say things that you just wouldn't ever find yourself saying. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. Je refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That is early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini. Ah, finally. That's the Alma I know. Big ass Brantini. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Aged. Mix that shit. Bam. Aw, how did I fuck that up? Did I put in too much of something? I totally did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Age. Mix. Oh, I just didn't put enough Karmatrine in the first time. You know, Brandtini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah. Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's like beside the point. Oh, you're so cute with your little hair. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. Ooh, the old amoral hacker routine. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. Right. So, the ethics of information, right? This is actually like on the surface level, we're seeing just jokes about like your friends hitting on you and like, you know, like I'm a hacker and we talk about hacking and stuff. But what they're really talking about is who is responsible for behaviors, and it ties right into what she was saying before about Anonymous and Alice Rabbit, right? Is the idea of breaking down walls, of creating normal states, and how much responsibility you have for that, right? This comes up in the news all the time, right? Like with like WikiLeaks, like people, according to the press, not the press, but according to like the way people talk about it, people deserve to know like what their government is doing. I agree to whatever extent, but the other thing. What's up? Welcome back. The other thing, the thing that's maybe more important is what happens with that information once it's released, right? And Elma doesn't care, right? She looks out for herself, or at least that's what we find out so far. Let's see what else she has to say. Most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or? I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. Right, so she's protecting herself, too. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. Fuck yeah. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brains or some shit like that. Fuck yeah. Don't let people body police you, you hot shadow runner. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Bye, Elma. Bye. Cool hacker friend. Oh god, here he is again. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hot as fuck, And that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man. I can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. I think he gets redder every time we see him. Ah, but don't worry. You're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. Oh, Jesus. Fuck you, Akachan. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today, I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Haven't said that. I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Alright. Poison, then. Biru. Okay, na, biru. There you go, dick. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan T. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result's what matters. Okay. Yeah, I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Oh, would I? How about another beer, jackass? Hey, signature on that glass over there. Yeah. That big-titted Lillum was here. I mean, there are lots of ways to describe this person, but the size of her breasts would not be the first one I would choose. That famous person? Or you could use her name. That would work too. She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Ah, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that can be used against her, or that you don't already know. Fine. Jesus Christ. Hey, kid. You think Lillum have nipples? I mean... It depends, right? It depends on whether they're designed to be anatomically human or not. Right? Because I'm gonna go with yes. My assume would be yes. What do you think, Lord of Frezor? Do you think they do? Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lillum chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. See, now you've gone and made it weird. If you want to talk about, like, generally, if they are designed with them, fine. But now you're thinking about, you're just sitting there, staring at a person's boobs, trying to be like, I wonder if she's like a human lady, she's got the thing. I'm like, come on. I mean, I'd be fine without him, but the curiosity's killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that design him. Well, I mean, if they're designed to have human sexual responses, they may need nipples for secondary sexual arousal. Come on, man. You can picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on a Lillum look good. Well, I mean, they're a product. Bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina's good enough. Though, yes, it would be pretty cool to be a nipple engineer. Man, God bless those sons of bitches. And Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? So hold on, we'll put a pin in that shit for a second. So consider that the Lilim may just not be considered human by most people, including this guy. So he's already kind of like a trashy objectifier. He's not a great guy. We know this, but it may be more culturally prevalent to objectify the Lilim because whereas human women are objectified by shitty social and cultural baggage, by this patriarchal horseshit that's going on, Lilim people are objectified by the fact that they are engineered by people in a non-biological way. So it's much more likely that we would consider them objects in this environment. Like if you built an AI tomorrow, with a body, a human-shaped body, most people would think of it as an object, not a person, right? That's a thing. It's just a thing, which sucks because by definition, in my mind, this is just me, of course, in my mind, having consciousness, being self-aware, sentient, sapience, we've talked about all this stuff before, that makes a person, right? Regardless of what body they might happen to inhabit, synthetic or biological. IMO. The field of artificial intelligent ethics is broad and amazing. Very curious about where that would go and how people are like that. Anyway, so just keep that in mind, that right, he might be mimicking more of society's reaction to the Lilim than we think. Because we see them as women first, women people first, and robots second because we're not embedded in this culture necessarily. You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. You heard of a group called the Harbingers? No. Well, not really. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece. Even better makeshift toilet paper. It's the future. Why do you even have toilet paper? They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've actually heard about that somewhere. What about them? They sent a message to some outlets claiming they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see. I think. I know, right? Alright, kid. Give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. Alright, so... She needs a bleeding Jane. I can make one of those. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Okay. 1 Bronson extract. 3 powdered Delta. 3 Flanergide. Oh, don't need it. Spicy, classic, and sobering. Blended. Simple enough for you, I see. So, I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after the incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some... Bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. Beat them all without killing them. Excuse me. I heard she set him free after, too. And you were there. I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest she lost it after throwing a baseball at some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. That sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thanks for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yatta. Or never. Yeah, fucking god. Sukeban Games. Alright, Sukeban. I'm gonna take this opportunity to go and mix myself a drink. Make myself an Aaron bourbon. Why don't you folks stick around, and we will come right back with some more Valhalla right after this.